Boom shakalaka, what is going on everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's episode, we are going to take a look at Bitcoin just did something it hasn't done in over 3 years. That's a long time. That's a darn long time. But Bitcoin has done something it hasn't done in over 3 years. We're going to take a look at the reason why it did that and the potential implications for you, your Bitcoin, and all your crypto. So if you want to find out, stay tuned. What's up everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love. We're taking a look at Bitcoin doing something it hasn't done in 3 years, the reasons it just did it, and what it's going to do for you in the future. Now before we get into that guys, click the like button. It helps out so much. Thank you for doing that. Also, subscribe if you haven't. Click the notification bell. Join the Crypto Love crew. Let's have some fun. So what has Bitcoin done that it hasn't done in 3 years? Can you guess it? Can you pause the video and guess? Well, check it. It passed $16,000. Hasn't done that since way back there in 2017. Whoa! It broke $16,000. And guys, I gotta tell you, there is no resistance. From here all the way up to here, there is really no resistance. We'll take a look at that later. Now, guys, the reason that we saw Bitcoin actually break through here today is because of news of PayPal's crypto trading going live in the US. Now, if you remember back a couple years ago when Bitcoin really started taking off here, this was due to news that PayPal was going to be offering Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies on PayPal. Well, it turns out customers are now able to trade up to $20,000 a week rather than the original $10,000. And the announcement came a little bit earlier than people were anticipating. And it's planning to make crypto payments available at 26 million merchants globally. So a lot of news about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies for PayPal. Now I went and I took a look at this and it turns out that PayPal actually is talking about their cryptocurrency desk. They say crypto assets are not insured by FDIC. They're inherently risky, which means you can make a lot of money. You can also lose a lot of money, but you can make a lot of money from cryptocurrencies. So they talk about their cryptocurrency hub, their cryptocurrency trading desk, assets, all that stuff in this article. So it is real, it is happening, and because of it, we see the price going bananas, okay? Stuff like this on chart doesn't happen unless stuff is going bananas. Now, guys, what's happening? Well, Bitcoin's up 5%, ETH is up 1%. We're seeing some losses in altcoins because everybody is buying Bitcoin right now. They're dumping alts for Bitcoin. Now, everybody's FOMOing. It's going crazy. As we can see here, the greed index is 89. Extreme greed. Okay, last week it was a little bit higher, but yesterday it was a little bit less. Last month it was 53. Neutral. Do you remember back last month? Do you remember that? It was way back here, okay? Right before the whole big red clusterfuck there. Okay, last month it was neutral. Well, if we take a look over time, the crypto fear and greed index is the highest it has been since way back in June of 2019, which is right here, this peak right in the center. So does that mean that Bitcoin price is going to plummet back down behind my head? Or are we just in the beginning? Because I would argue, let's go to a different chart because I can't even make any more lines on this one. But I would argue we're just in the beginning. You see guys, I've been talking about this a lot, okay? I was talking about how Bitcoin, once it broke out of this wedge, how prices were going to go up. Then it formed a double bottom, an Adam and Eve. This is the Eve side, this is the Adam side double bottom. Once it passed this confirmation line at $14,000, which coincidentally was around the time that PayPal made the announcement, maybe a little bit after. Well, once it broke through there, then based on Bulkowski's double bottom principle, there is a 97% chance it is heading for right around $20,000. Yikes. Pretty crazy. Well, it is blowing through there. All these dotted lines, these are just the big evens. So other than just big evens because people place their trades at big evens, that's the only reason we would find resistance there. Well, we blew through 16,000. Guess what? The next one, okay, 17.2, we do have a little top right back here from January of 2018. So that's a bit of resistance plus the big even. So that one's going to be a hard one to press through. But guys, we press through that. Guess what? 20,000. Next one. Not only that, guys, everything is lining up beautifully. I mean, before the halving, I was talking about how Bitcoin repeats itself with halvings, how basically there's an all-time high, price comes down, we have a halving. Within 6 months, we have a passing previous all-time highs onto new all-time highs. Repeated itself there, and it is on its way to repeating itself here to a $70,000 Bitcoin. Or $75,000, wherever you want. But that's where I think it's heading by around October of 2021, which would be right here. And we are literally on the line for it, absolutely identical to cross through right around end of January, beginning of February, right around $20,000. Now, it may happen sooner, may happen later, but I mean, just take a look at all the stuff lining up with Bitcoin. I mean, things don't happen by chance. Maybe they do, but everything here is lining up. So either it's conspiracy or this stuff is crazy because we have, guess what? We have the two wave of the funky hyperwave. The only third wave gets even more parabolic than this. I mean, who knows when it's going to occur? You can see here, the two waves tend to last for a while. Two wave tends to last for a while before the parabolic three wave. If you want to know more about funky waves, there's a video, funky hyperwaves. There's a video right there. You can watch about that. But guys, not only that, we have the Bitcoin rainbow chart. We are still in strong buy territory, not even close to the sell territory. That's not over till over $100,000. Also, stock to flow model saying $100,000. Guess what? It is starting to turn upwards in the orange. Look at this in orange of previous years. That's when it turns upwards. Bitcoin's repeating itself again and again and again. And you know why it's doing this? It's not only because of PayPal. It's because Bitcoin is the best treasury reserve asset humanity's ever had. Most of you are too young to remember this. It happened before my time too, okay? But back in the 40s, there was the Bretton Woods Agreement. The dollar's put on a gold standard. Up until the 70s when Nixon took it off of that, people backed dollars by gold because it was a great reserve asset. Well, guess what? Bitcoin's an even better reserve asset because there's a fixed supply. There is not a fixed supply of gold. As a matter of fact, if everybody in the world started mining gold, there would be more and more gold produced. But if everybody in the world started mining Bitcoin, there would still only be 21 million Bitcoin. Simple as that. It is the hardest money the world has ever seen. And because of that, the price is going up like bananas and it will continue to go up like bananas. I mean, need I say any more? Take a look at this chart. I mean, anytime you see something like that, like a red spaghetti chart, almost like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs spaghetti, anytime that happens, that is a serious sign that Bitcoin's going parabolic. So, guys, that's all for today's video. I hope you did enjoy that. Good news for Bitcoin. It just did something it has not done in a long, long time. 3 years. And I hope this is just the beginning. And I hope you hope too. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Click the like button. Click the notification bell. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.